Right, in this video I want to say hello everybody. Knife crime is a big problem. There's a lot of knife crime going on over the world, especially in London, okay? London, England. Too much knife crime. Obviously you've got guns as well, gun crime, and things like that. We get it all over the world, see it in different places. But UK, from what I've seen, has become absolutely, there's a lot. I mean, it's really, really dangerous now. What is up with this knife crime? Now, back in the day, when I was growing up in the 80s and the 90s, when I was growing up, in the 1980s and the 1990s, there was not so much. Sorry, I mean there was knife crime. It was bad, right? But it wasn't like carrying big, massive machetes around or like really big knives. Now I've seen, in general, violent crimes. Whether you say a lot of it is done by illegal migrants, gangs of any kind, or crazed individuals. A lot of it's always blamed on, they say, on mental health issues. They keep coming up with that excuse in the media. But apart from that, I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty or specific things here. But I mean, I would say, yeah, mental health. There's a problem with mental states of people's minds to be going around acting that violent. We need to look at where violence stems from, or anger in general. It's crazy because a lot of it comes from frustration, meaning comes from inner weakness in people, fear, so they act out and be violent, right? Greed and things like that. It's emotions, greed and competition can bring that, okay? But there's also this satisfaction, this happiness. Some thugs and young, naive, simple-minded people, they end up doing things for fun. It's cool to be in a gang or something, or cool to just beat someone up or attack people. You see kids in schools, it's been going for years, where there's school fights and one group will be cheering the other one on. Yeah, beat him up. And it's just disgusting. It's really, really bad. And the lack of compassion. If you look online, you see some stuff on YouTube, you see a lot of videos on X, where you see this stuff, and I'm always happy to see it. I'm happy that we see stuff like this being shown, but I don't think things should be covered up. I think we need to see what's going on in the real world. So I support Elon Musk doing what he's doing with X, it has been like allowing more stuff to be seen. Right, we need to see what's going on, and in our real lives, and say what the hell's going on. Start to recognise what's really going on, and start to think more about what the heck are we doing. A lot of people support violence, and it's not always through anger or frustration. It's for the simple fact that sometimes they're actually there's a justification, and they're not even afraid. Some people are filming with their phones and laughing when they're seeing someone's head getting stomped on or beaten to a pulp and bloody or whatever. It's just absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. Where and how do human beings lose their compassion? And I mean, there are young kids in some parts of the world, or young people that are trained to be soldiers and fire guns and just kill. And it's just, I don't understand where there's that lack of morality, that lack of vision to see and understand and feel. Because we're all human beings. We all have physical feelings. We know what pain feels like. We know what emotional suffering feels like too. So sorry about the noise in the background. I'm just saying, this shit's got to stop. We've got to get rid of this. Shit's got to go. I think, as George Carlin said, we've got to clean this up, man. There needs to be some morality, put it back in place. We need to see what's going on. But it's absolutely terrible, the amount of violence going on. I've seen attacks on elderly people. There's people pushing people onto train tracks. I've seen, crazy stuff going on. The use of drugs and alcohol. I'm not going to speak on addictions and stuff, but this stuff's not good for you, obviously. Smoking, drinking, taking drugs. People fighting. You've got homeless people fighting. You've got the rich fighting. You've got corruption all over the place. You get it in the law, sometimes in all the different emergency services, the government, all kinds of areas in the world. What the hell's wrong with human beings? We've got to look at it, because there shouldn't be wars, and there shouldn't be fighting in the family. As well. Really, let's be real. Love and peace. You shouldn't be going up to old people, punching them in the face. Young people shouldn't be doing that as well. You've got kids going up, or young teenagers going up and punching and kicking old people. Groups of people beating up elderly people. attacks on women. You get men punching the shit out of women too. Men and women shouldn't be fighting each other. It's fucked up. We need to clean up this shit because it's crazy.